I am.
Okay. Welcome to Broom Talk, the podcast where witches, healers, and magic makers gather to share their journeys, their magic, and their truths. I'm your host, Priestess Mellisa of Enchanted Dragonfly, inviting you to take a seat at the broom circle because the real magic is in the stories we tell. So let's stir the cauldron and speak the spell. So I have another magical being with me today, and we're both little.
Yeah, we are.
And tell us your name and your business name.
Sure. My name is Mary Ladybird. I have multiple businesses.
Nice.
So I will just say that I am a spiritual creator.
Nice.
And I do a lot of different things. So one of the things I do is Feng Shui.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. I do both BTB and classical for homes and businesses. I also have been a graphic designer for over 25 years. And so now I'm extending my services for spiritual businesses. So I do logos and websites.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then there's also Iris, which I think will be seeing me in April, like one of your events. Yeah. And what that is I take a photograph of your eye, your iris, and make it into art. And then I integrate iridology into it as well. So you learn more about your health.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's fascinating how you can tell a lot from like certain things like that, like pictures and or just your eye reflexology, what have you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like there was a vendor event I was at recently and someone came up and had their eye done. I said, oh, I can tell already, like, do you have high cholesterol? And she's like, yeah, how did you know? I'm like, because I can see it in your eye.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And where are you located?
I'm located in Grafton, so not that far from you, just down the road, 10 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Hop, skip, and a jump.
It is.
That's awesome.
It is.
So you want to tell us a little bit more about what you do?
Yeah, so I'll get more into the modality part of the things that I offer. So one of the things I do is light language. So I do light language healings, and then I also do crystal healings. So I have someone lie on a table, and we lie crystals on you to help you with the healing, depending on what might be going on in your life, or physically, mentally, spiritually. I also do something called crystal light healing, which basically takes all my modalities, my spiritualness, and puts them all together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So as you're laying on the table and getting the crystal healing, you also get me doing the light language to support that. The transmission, the transition, whatever needs to come and go. And then I also do biofield tuning in the same session. So it's a 3-punch.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And they're all connected too, right? Like within yourself. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we really do a deep dive and allow whatever is to come up. And then as I'm going through your biofield, I'm going out from basically birth all the way into present moment on both your mother's side and your father's side. And so I can tell a lot about what comes up intuitively as I'm doing that as well.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I also channel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I've channeled Thoth, as well as Mother Mary has come in. But my biggest allies are 15th dimensional blue diamond light beings called Astrid. And so I've been doing that for about 2 or 3 years now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
15th dimension, huh? Wow.
Yeah,
That's
they're
pretty
basically
cool.
a consciousness.
Yeah.
There's no body.
No, at that point, definitely not. Yeah, interesting. Wow, that's so cool.
Thanks. Maybe we'll share a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yes, absolutely. How did you start doing what you do?
That's been a long journey, but I basically had a spiritual awakening when back in 2016. And ever since then, I'm like, oh my gosh, crystals. I need to know crystal, right? That's your first gateway drug.
Kind of, right?
Yeah. So how to go in that. And I've just experimented with everything to kind of try to find what was me and what would sit with me. And so I found Feng Shui, and that has been it for a while. A couple years ago, though, I had a pretty massive metaphysical experience that brought in the light language, and then soon after brought in the channeling. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that experience?
Sure. Yeah. So I'm trying to think about how to sum it up. But basically, one night I had a being that I couldn't quite see with these eyes, but I kind of could see or feel the presence of, and I knew they were there. And I asked them to come in, and I laid down. I'm like, okay, whatever you need to do, as long as it's for my highest good and for the light, go ahead. And immediately, I feel like there were Arcturian presence, and I could literally feel like a laser light going on my brain, as if they were doing something to my brain with these lasers. It's almost like what do they call it? A psychic surgeon?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think what they were doing is decalcifying my pineal gland.
I've heard of that. That is fascinating.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I tell the full story in my little free gift that I have online.
Oh,
so
nice.
If you want to learn more about the whole experience, it's there.
I'm going to post a link later for them to find you. So yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
and I've heard of that, the calcifying of your pineal gland, where it can just like block it.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. And I've done the spironella, I've done like all the different things to decalcify it, but it felt like it was the right time, because 3 days later, boom, the light language just flowed for like 3 hours straight, and I almost couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, you're like, and then I was going around talking to the plants and talking to like everything in light language. I'm like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I just refined it to actually doing it with people to help them. And the great thing about it is it bypasses the thinking mind, and it goes straight to what your soul needs for healing.
Oh, nice. Now, the beings, could you repeat the names?
Arcturian.
And could you talk a little bit about them?
Yeah, I don't know too much about the Arcturians. I know that they are in a galaxy beyond ours, I believe, or just beyond the Milky Way. I'm not sure if that's accurate. Someone please Google that and let me know in the comments below. But yeah, they're here to help us. Just like the Pleiadians, the Lyrians. I have really great connections with a lot of these galactic beings. My soul essence, I feel, is here. My mission is really helping people move out of the matrix and cross that bridge into their fifth dimensional self. I'm really about expansion and helping people bridge that 3D reality and their spirituality, and have it balance in a balanced way so they can serve their purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. And I firmly believe that there are other beings here on this planet. Now, we can't be the only ones in this galaxy or in the galaxy. I think that would be too much of an ego for us to believe something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting. I love it. Love it. What type of practitioner are you?
What kind of practitioner? Well, I like to play, and I like to have a lot of joy. I'm not sure how to answer that, actually. What do you mean by practitioner?
Practitioner, like a healer, or someone who's a crystal, which is just into stone. Someone who's a healer, like you're not just a light worker, but like a psychic and of the other realms, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I feel like I have a touch of everything.
Nice.
I feel like there's a little bit here and a little bit here and a little bit here, and depending on who comes to me is what, I just follow, and they open up and say yes to the healing, and I just hold the space.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I do have a knowing. I'm more vision oriented. I do like see things more so than know or hear or smell, but I do have a touch of everything. And I try and use those to my best abilities.
Yeah. Awesome. Love it. What's your spiritual origin story or an awakening moment? I just mentioned that. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, my awakening moment. I was traveling to Vermont and I had a crow a few days before traveling. And I noticed it. I'm like, what is this crow doing here? And I started talking to it. I noticed it followed me to work and then it followed me home. And it would be there in the morning. I'm like, this is really weird. Okay. And it literally followed me to Vermont to my sister's house.
Wow.
And the next morning, I was trying to explain to my sister, who is very Christian, Catholic base, that there's this crow. And she's like, I believe you. I'm like, you do? And was connecting with it. And it really felt like, I know, it's like getting a little like, but yeah, it is almost like a piece of me, or a partner that didn't make it into this timeline with me, like a soul, a knowing of a man that was like, there for me in past lives. And so I felt like it was amazing. And the crow stayed with us the whole time. And basically on my journey back home, I was getting sign after sign after sign after sign after sign. And I'm like, oh my God. It was like, I just knew at that moment, something magical and mysterious happened and cracked me open like nobody's business. And yeah, so it's been a beautiful unfolding since then.
Oh, nice. Love that. What's your daily spiritual or magical practice like?
It changes. So, when I first started, I would meditate and I'd get my butt in the seat and meditate. But that has slowly evolved. And I've noticed like, it doesn't always have to look like that. So a lot of times it's going out into nature and going for walks with my dog and just being present and noticing and just breathing. And, so it shifts and changes depending on the day and what's going on and how I'm feeling. So that's a lot of my spiritual practice is alone time in some form or another.
Yeah, I find that sometimes alone time is very important, especially with the busy world that we live in now and always surrounded by conversations or what have you, or people or what have you, and just having that stillness is
so important. And I feel like there's this need for more stillness, more of just going back to your breath is magical. Like, I am alive. I am taking in breath. I am taking in ether. I am taking in spirit, and it fills me up. And then just having the nice, releasing everything else. Yeah.
Awesome. Who or what inspires your path the most?
Who inspires my path? Oh my goodness. There's been so many teachers along my path. And I always find it's not, I'm like, but my brain is saying now like, oh yes, but there's spiritual teachers, but then there's also those hard times, the challenging times are also teachers. And sometimes it's the hardest thing in life to really, is the teacher, and it's not a person or a thing. And I think that's been the biggest challenge. Like all my challenges have been my biggest teachers. Yeah,
I can see that. And it's always like I call it a blessing. It's not a lesson.
Yes.
So, like, it didn't happen to you, happened for you.
Right.
Yeah, how you look at it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What was the biggest challenge you faced on your journey, and how did you overcome it?
Wow. Okay. You guys ready? Because this is like I'm going there.
Nice. Bring it on.
All right. So my biggest spiritual lesson, is that how it was phrased?
Your biggest challenge you faced on your journey.
On my journey.
And how you overcome it.
Yeah. So when light language opened up for me, it's like instead of having like a flashlight with a single antenna to one thing, it really did this. So I was bringing in everything and anything. And so that really put me in a precarious position to deal with some things that aren't so nice. And so overcoming and finding trust is almost like it was almost like a spiritual midlife crisis. Because I'm in the bathtub with all my salts, and I'm asking Archangel Michael and everything. It's like, please come, please help, please help, please help. And I wasn't getting anything. I was getting no help. And it was really like, no, you need to help yourself. You need to know yourself well enough and be strong enough in your light and to stand up for yourself. And really, that was my lesson, because I tend to be an empath and I tend to be a sponge. And so it was really like boundaries and being like, no, be within, like in yourself, and speak those words and tell them no. And so, it was really a lesson. It was horrible. And, but it was also my soul asked for it. So I feel like now, if anyone comes to me with similar issues, I can understand them on a deeper level of where they're at and how to help them to move on.
Nice. Yeah. I can see that, especially when you first open up, and then it's just like leaving the door wide open. So anything and anybody's coming in.
That's a good way to say it.
But tools, methods, or spirits guide your work?
Tools, methods, or spirits
guides your work.
I definitely feel a lot of shamanic energy. So I would say ancestors and spirits really guide me. I do create sacred space before anything and everything that I do. And I would say spirits.
Nice. Yeah. And especially with sacred space is important.
Absolutely.
How do you stay energetically protected and grounded?
Well, we touched on that a little bit. Definitely creating sacred space. Grounded is definitely being outside, shoes off, feet on the ground. I like to do that a lot. I even put my phone on the ground, and I just ask the intention for the earth to cleanse and clear my phone.
That's a good idea.
And ground my phone as well as I'm grounding as well.
That's a good idea. How much energy we put through our phone. So
massive.
Yeah.
And just taking those breaths. So, sorry, can you remind me again?
Yes, no, you're good. How you stay energetically protected and grounded.
So, the protection is a lot of salt baths. I also use sound as a method of clearing my house. And then I also want to share another little tidbit where you can put salt in the little dishes and put them in the four corners of your bedroom.
Oh, yeah. I've done that.
It's so simple, and it's so easy to think I didn't think about that. And then you could even take a fifth bowl of salt and put it under your bed at night. So if anything is going on, it kind of really helps set up the space for clearing and protection.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Nice. What's one common misconception about your craft or your work?
Common misperception is that I'm crazy. that I'm so out there. But no, I think that the hardest thing has been my family that I was brought up in. I was brought up Catholic, and they're not finding acceptance of me and what I do, and not understanding it. It's really hard dating. Trying to have people understand, where I'm coming from. So I think the misdirection and misinformation is out there. But I feel like that's lifting. I feel like that's clearing. And I feel as though there's more of this understanding now. And I'm going to go on a little tangent here. But I feel like my idea of the universe or God or whatever that word is for you, that understanding is for you, I almost feel like every religion is that blind man, or every way of the path, every modality is a blind man, and it's giving you a little piece of the divine. And, so I feel like the wholeness that we talk about of coming as one together is really merging all those little perspectives that we all have and honoring each one of them as the piece of the whole. And I feel as humans, we are also like little sparks of God embodied, and how we can see that in our everyday person, even as they walk by us on the street.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, that's very true. And the similarities between all the different religions and beliefs, and they all believe in the general same thing, the higher power, but the details are so vast.
Yeah.
But like you said, we all come to one.
Right. Yeah, and understanding that we each have a unique perspective, and it's truth for you.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, absolutely. Can you share a powerful or memorable client transformation?
Let's see. Going through some of my clients here. Yeah, so there is one that was struggling a lot with their I don't want to get, I'm like, how do I say it without giving away who it was? But yes, so there was someone really struggling with some details of their chakras system, and having it, again, it's kind of like an open door, and it wasn't shutting.
Okay.
And so I did the crystal healing, the light language, and some tuning, and was able to help them with that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice. And they feel better now?
They're better now.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Awesome. What sacred self-care practices keep you aligned?
Sacred self-care. Well, I think, the biggest thing is, again, going back to time to yourself. And not letting the busyness of life overtake you out of balance. And it's remembering the balance. A lot of baths, salt baths. I'm in the Northeast here with you, and just freezing all the time. So I always like my hot baths, massages every once in a while for the toxins in your body. But it's really like the practice of, I love myself. Yeah. And coming back to taking time to learn more about who you are. Yeah. That's my, I would say that's my practice, is always learning. What more can I learn about myself today? And be curious.
Yeah, absolutely. Curious about yourself, the world that you live in, and that self-care is important, and to love yourself is important, because you can't pour from an empty cup, right? You have to be able to have, you got to have within to give out, right?
Exactly. It's all about cycles. And it's so interesting you said that, because I just did a spread, oracle spread, tarot spread, whatever you want to call it. And I got like basically the Joker and the normal card deck for me, which is the Fool card. And it's like, I felt like there was an ending and a rebirth. And I very much have that Phoenix energy about me of helping with endings, transformations, and rebirth.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. Nice. What does success look like to you as a spiritual business owner?
Success looks like, it feels like, it looks like, it feels like helping, again, going back to helping people learn about who they are and opening them up to the possibilities of their fullest potential. It really is success. I don't think it's about numbers. If you help, just walk by, again, going back to the walking by someone on the street, your light can affect them and you don't even know it. You are living your purpose without even knowing that you are helping. So I feel like, so that's success. It's helping people, overcome any difficulties. And it isn't about numbers and money. It is really about just you serving your purpose. Waking up in the morning and saying, how can I be of service today? And God, Goddess, whatever you think, feel, divine, the greater divine, lead the way. And being in that flow.
Nice. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Do you follow the moon, astrology, or seasonal cycles in your work?
I do.
Yes, yes,
yes. Yes, and yes. Yes, I love astrology. And I do follow the moon, not as much as I used to. I used to be really deep dive into it, but it's a noticing, it's being witness of it, and just like, oh, interesting. That's where the moon is tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I love astrology.
Nice.
Mhm.
Awesome. And what's something you wish more people knew about energy work, divinations, rituals, what have you?
Yeah, I think that what I would like people to consider is the ability to take your humanness and evolve it. So being you and understanding that you are human in this body now, and then expand it. Expand beyond the idea of these emotions hitting you, affecting you, being in like, how can we evolve as humans? Is, you know, and I do feel like light language is a step forward to telepathy. I think it's helping us move and transcend into higher vibrations and higher ways of being.
Yeah, I believe that too. That makes sense. Absolutely. If you could give one piece of advice to somebody just starting their path, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Go in with the fool's mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
Definitely. Like, just allow your higher self, your spirit, your I am, whatever you know that is for you, to guide you and to fall into trust. Because I was stubborn mule on my way, and I'm like, no, I'm being in control. I'm doing it this way, and a lot of times it's like, just allow life to flow it to you. Imagine as if you are the magnet for everything that is supposed to come for you on your path. And instead of trying to be in control of it, being more in the flow and the balance of both, of action and inaction.
That makes total sense. Yeah. It's funny that you say that action in action, you have to have that balance in the middle, because it goes back to the being the still and being the quietness. What magic are you currently brewing in regards to classes you're doing, events you're doing, what have you?
Right now, I'm in a transition phase. So I'm actually not doing anything at all. And I'm just taking some time to hear what I'm spirit to lead me into, because like I said, it's like, it felt like a cycle was done for me and I'm starting anew. And what I am hearing is I have to be online, I have to be teaching. It's like, yep, that's what we would like for you. Co-creation here, we're working together. I do feel like more light language is going to be maybe an online class around light language might be popping up. We'll see. But I'm actually literally leaving and going to Sedona next week and taking some time just to try to understand what that looks like, what that map looks like going forward.
Oh, Sedona, have fun.
Thank you.
And now I have some fun questions. What's your sun, moon, and rising sign?
My sun sign is Virgo. My moon sign is Virgo.
Wow.
My Mars and Venus is Virgo.
Wow.
But my ascending, I forget what you said.
Yes.
The other one.
The rising, which is your ascending.
Yeah, it's Sagittarius.
Get out. I'm a Virgo sun and a Sagittarius rising as well. But my moon is an Aries. That's fascinating.
Oh,
when is your birthday?
September 7th.
Nice.
Yeah.
August 27th.
Oh, nice. All right. There's that Leo, the little bit of the Leo.
Yeah. Virgo's in the house.
I love it. Virgo's an adventure. It's like, it's the details and the organization, and then it's like, now go have fun.
We got to logistic out first, and then we can party.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you have a favorite crystal, herb, or tool that you work with? I
am really feel connected to apophyllite.
Interesting. Nice.
Also, Lamar, whatever you said that this Laramar, thank you. I feel like those I'm really drawn to, and the Lemurian energy, the wave, the feminine, the water.
Nice. And I love Laramar. It's like it's pulled from the clouds, the way it looks. It's so beautiful. What's your magical nickname or archetype that you resonate with?
Magical nickname. Well, when I was on my pagan path in my late 20s, I took the name Nativa because it was my grandmother's middle name. So I have a special connection to Nativa. But I go by Ladybird Spirit Light right now. So that's kind of like my gig right now. That's how I've transitioned and moved through.
My gig.
Yeah.
That's my jam right now.
That's my jam. Yep.
Nice. Tea or tincture?
I would say tea most of the time, but with winter coming, more tincture, perhaps.
Tincture's good.
Yeah.
Tarot or runes?
I love both. I'm more tarot, but I've also played in runes. A lot of times I'll see sticks on the ground that are in a rune shape. And then I'm like, oh gosh, I have to go look that up. Or like certain branches a certain way. Like that's so a rune. I like, there's a message.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Cauldron or candle?
Cauldron or candle? I'd say both. You need the fire of the candle, but you also sometimes need the water and the depth of the cauldron.
Like put the candle in the cauldron.
Yeah.
If your spirit guide had a voice, what would it sound like?
I would say like a fairy. I sometimes just feel like very young and playful, even though I'm on the older side now, this lifetime years, but I feel like internal innocence and play. I just want to be in a field and play kind of situation. So fairy-like.
Nice. And do you have any pets?
I do. I have one Chihuahua lab.
Oh, wow. That's a mix.
Yes. I call him my little big dog because he's about 25 pounds, but he has a big dog personality.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But still stubborn like the Chihuahua.
Yeah.
And then I have Major, who is a orange Maine Coon.
Oh, wow.
And I have Oni Fiamma, who is what's the mix? Starts with a C. Calico.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So she's a calico.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, is your Maine Coon bigger than the other cat and the dog?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're big cats. So.
Big cats. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do they get along?
Oh, and my dog loves, laying next to Major, and the two of them are so cute together.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Nice.
My fur babies.
Yes, absolutely.
Have to have fur babies.
Yeah, yeah. So that was all the questions I have for you.
All
Did you
right.
want to talk about anything else?
Oh, well, I would like to offer maybe some light language or a channel of sorts for the viewers.
Sure, absolutely.
If that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Go for it.
And I'll try and you can either tap me and be like, it's too long, or, let me just tell me when to end, or I'll just let the energy naturally end.
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
Okay.
See how it goes.
Okay. All right. So we're going to set the intention for this to be, I'm hearing the word enlightening, to expand your soul essence, to bring in that which you need in this now moment. And so you may shut your eyes or keep them open. And I'm going to have to remember the microphone is right here, so be careful. Okay, everybody take a deep breath and ground. Whatever way you know how to ground, coming into your heart space, into your solar plex, into your sacral, in the womb, down into the root. Ondre eko kule shaye shaye. Take a deep breath and let it out. Aya she ka aya ondre ke shaye shaye. Ondre koya shaye aya chia. Yakaya shia. Ambondre ke yashaye shondre. Ondre kaye kuye yae. Ondre aka she baka iya sha usha. We are just adjusting your chakra, your nervous system into a grounding presence. Aki kare shaye, umbum baya te ka shaye kaye. Ayadreke yashaye, umbum deya heya, woya he. Andre isho umbu kaye, aye kaye. May this be a moment of remembrance. Ala shiku shaye. May you know your path forward. Ala shalo okoye. Trusting the road in front of you. Trusting that you will walk and take the steps needed to ascend, my friends. Okole shaye kolo. Okoya she. Andreke yondreke yondreke yo oh yeah. Taking another breath, breathing it in, holding your breath. Hold it as long as you can and slowly, slowly, slowly release and exhale as slow as you've ever exhaled before. As we align and open up the doors. Andre, koya sha. And release. We're coming back with more peace in our hearts, with our stars, our star friends surrounding us, giving us love. Finding that peace, taking this moment, taking this silence in between the sounds. That is where you will be found. And we will leave it there, my friends. Much love for you, and may you ascend in your time and your way. And every way is special and unique just for you. Many blessings.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
In my mind's eye, when you're speaking, it sounded like Latin, but in the vision I saw was of a Tibetan woman. And I could see, and I would peek and see you with your hand movements, and she was doing the exact same thing in my mind. It was fascinating. That was awesome.
Oh
I love that.
God.
That was great. That was so great.
Yes. I was feeling like that was a vision of you as well. There's a piece of you in her that you saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just connecting you to that whatever that life was or that truth was.
Yeah. That was great.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I'm going to put a link for them to find you in the description. Did you want that to be your Facebook page? Or
you can find me at maryladybird.com.
Okay.
And the freebie is maryladybird.com/spiritlight.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So I will put that in the description and go check her out. And if this small demonstration that she just gave you is anything, if you felt that, because I know I felt that, I'm sitting right next to her. And so go check her out, get some one of her services. And as always, come check us out at Enchanted Dragonfly. We are a metaphysical shop at 99 Church Street in Whitinsville, Massachusetts. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and like our episodes, share with your friends. They tell two friends and they tell two friends and everybody will tell two friends. And as always, bless be. Love you all. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.